You've heard of introverts and you've heard of extroverts. Now introducing Weebtrovert. It's like the evolution stage of like the introvert when he consumes too much anime. A person that gets too much energy when they meet other species like themselves.
When I talk about anime, I get into this flow state. Everything just makes sense. Everything just clicks. And it's like some kind of power up. It's crazy.
Now, I know nowadays that that's not a controversial take, given the ecosystem we're in today, where we got mainstream rappers rapping about Itadori and Gojo and like random other collabs like Fortnite. It gives me such immense joy to find out I can share this topic with other people without getting gawked at for the most repulsive being on this planet. Let's take it all the way back when my mama first introduced me to the wacky medium of anime. See, we didn't have Cocomelon like you guys, so the next best thing was Doraemon. If you don't know what Doraemon is, it's about this kid named Nobita, who's a complete lazy bum. His grandchild from the future is worried about him, so he sends this blue robotic cat to help him not fumble in life anymore. Ever since then, I was just been hooked onto anime. I just loved watching Nobita and Doraemon's adventures with them making the coolest inventions ever. And then it just spiraled into a huge rabbit hole when I was just watching Pokemon, Digimon, Metabots. Shout out to the people who know what Metabots is. Probably the worst thing my mother has ever done. It's probably safe to say that she deleted that academic doctored Asian dream she's always wanted. Yeah. A for academics? Nah. A for anime. Oh, that like kills me. See, growing up, all I did was absorb anime and nothing else. So my only real topic to talk about was just anime. You know, I wasn't brain rot. I was just anime rotted. I had no bag, no game when it came to interacting with my own species. So, do you like the weather? One time I got caught by my older cousins watching these Asian cartoons. And boy, I got flamed and bullied for it. Because of that, your boy, like any other human, had to adapt. There was one time in class where one kid asked me, yo, do you like anime? Me being nervous and me trying to fit in, I was like, hell nah, man. And then they proceed to talk about it for another 20 minutes. And I'm just sitting there like, I want to join so badly, but I can't. I can't expose my position. So try and fit in. At one point, I was even making fun of those animes I was watching. They were all beneath me. Oh boy, how the turns have tabled. Like, I just got back into it.
Leave me alone!
It's in your nature. As the saying goes, once a weeb, always a weeb. To trick my family and classmates, I told them I was a reformed normie. Little did they know though, it was all a lie. A cover-up. You fool! You thought I was fooling you? No, don't even say that line, bro. I was pretty much living a double life. I remember a time when I was watching Pokemon, and keep in mind, I was a closet weeb, so I didn't want anyone to know what I was watching. One day, I heard the handle of the door shake. With a flick of the wrist, I turned off the TV. It wasn't my cousin. It was my dad. So all he could see was a shot of me and the TV off. Dad could care less that I was watching anime. But what would you think if you saw your son looking at an empty screen as you opened the door? You'd either think he's crazy, or the more obvious answer, he was a certified freak. This was a life and death situation. My trust reputation was on the line. I had to be very careful and anticipate every single move. No matter what I said, it was going to be game over. So then he asked me, son, what were you doing? I didn't think he'd make that move. So I did the most logical thing any person in the situation would do. I told him I was watching Minecraft videos. So I pull up a tab and I just start showing him Dad TDM videos, the most safest YouTuber on the planet. I was lying through my teeth. He just looked at me. Nothing sus at all. Oh, sure. Don't let me catch you again, you hear me? Fuck! Life was all good. I thought I was doing a great job at hiding the fact that I was a weeb until 6th year in secondary school. My teacher was talking to me about my technical graphics project because I didn't know what I wanted to do as a theme. Then he was like, so why don't you do the anime stuff you like? How the hell did you know I liked anime? I asked my friend who was sitting next to me, yo, do I give off like weeb vibes to you? Everyone in the class knew. So you're telling me all this time I was trying to hide and everyone just knew? Bruh. Your boy thought he was slick. But nah, he was just a tick. Even one of the popular smart kids called me out for this. He was like, do it on like Dragon Ball or Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Pause. Instantly my mind started to race. Usually the answer is AOT, Dragon Ball, or Naruto when people use an example. I understand if it was Yu-Gi-Oh! But man said GX. Who would say something like that unless he watched anime? Oh my god. Is he one of us? Is he among us? How is he suppressing his aura so well? I'm on to you, boy. People probably figured out based on how I act at times. The way I move my hands and how expressive I am when I speak gives off Looney Tune / cartoony vibes. At a certain point, I just accepted that I liked anime. And it was just a hobby I cared about a lot. It has gotten me through good times and bad times in my life. Again, anime isn't for everyone. I have learned to talk about other things and learned about other people's hobbies and interests as well. You just gotta know what people like and just adapt towards them.
But it doesn't mean I have to stay in my weeb man cave all the time.
I'll come out when I need to. Anime has gotten me so many friendships that last a good portion of my life. It's a path that allows me to connect with people, whether that's monkey brain rants about Gojo versus Goku or watching anime with other people.
So yeah, at the end of the day, I'm proud that I'm a Weebtrovert and I wouldn't have it any other way.
That was my first ever video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a brilliant day. Until next time, peace.